seen some posts where you talk a lot about you trust right up front.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
Yeah. So the trust up front is really, I would say, something that for me has been rooted in just like my upbringing. My grandmother always gave me this essence when I was a young kid to like give everyone a shot until they prove you otherwise. And that's kind of always been at the forefront of my approach to business. It's like I will give everyone the respect, I will give everyone my trust. And until they break that trust, then there's no reason to go into something assuming bad intent. And it just makes it easier to sleep at night. So when I always talk about the idea internally, we have this discussion around a trust battery. And the trust battery is this concept that is kind of stolen from video games. But if you ever played The Sims or any of these simulators of human interactions, when you meet someone for the first time, you essentially have a bar. You have a bar of trust with that individual. And when someone makes a decision to join your company, that trust that they have with your company is typically at 50 to 60. It's probably at 60 because they just agreed to join you. So they feel really good about that.
Yep.
What you have the opportunity to do as an organization, as a leader, as a manager, is to see that person's trust battery increase. And every day there's going to be interactions that give you the ability to see that trust battery increase or decrease.
Yeah.
If you are publicly shaming someone inside of a Slack thread or an
Yep.
email, the trust battery goes down, right? The same thing happens in our personal lives. We all have trust batteries with our friends, our partners, our kids, etc. And we want to maintain high levels of trust, but you have to intentionally charge those batteries. You have to intentionally put in the time to establish trust and strengthen trust. And there's things that you can do every single week to do that. First, it starts with yourself, being transparent, talking about both the good and the bad, not BSing anyone when it comes to when there is a problem. You don't kind of just throw it to the side. You talk transparently about it, you talk openly about it, and you make sure that everyone is aware of kind of your own thoughts and perspectives. And you know how to navigate that as it relates to, of course, different relationship levels inside of the org. But the key at the end of the day is trust, as you've mentioned. And when you trust your team and you get out of their way, I believe that magic happens and you're able
Yeah.
to unlock some great returns.